You know, it's a kind of thing where I think for each of us, you can see the seeds of where we wound up. Maybe not necessarily a direct line, but certainly in the films I was trying to make, I was honing my comedy skills. I was trying to see how much, you know, I could make people laugh with my animation. And, you know, the opportunities presented to us during that time weren't nearly as many as those that you have now. First of all, to be able to make films, and second of all, to be able to get your films seen. You know, there's so many different festivals and venues, you know, for the films that you would make to be seen and appreciated by an audience. And I think maybe that's one of the key things that this brings fond memories back of is people's reactions to what you're doing. Ultimately, as filmmakers, you're trying to communicate to people who've never seen your film before. So, you know, the fact that you can actually either draw or create something that somebody will have a positive response to or an emotional response to, you know, it kind of all starts here in the short film. You know, there's several of us at the Academy who are very, very dedicated to the preservation of the short film medium. And it's the, you know, certainly in my branch, we call it the short films and feature animation branch. And that also includes live action shorts as well. We also have the Student Academy Awards, you know, and some of the students who enter their films into those awards are amazing. It makes me happy to know that when my character Norman pulls out a stopwatch and looks up the timing of the anvil falling on his head, he gets a laugh. It's the kind of thing where I'm still looking for those reactions in every scene that I animate or every scene, you know, that I direct. It's a kind of thing where you develop your skills over time, but man, you can really sharpen them just by working in the short form. So I'm a huge fan, flag waver for it. Yeah. You do develop techniques that you can rely upon. You know, basically what you're doing with every film that you make is you're expanding your knowledge base. You're expanding the things that you know how to do. There are some filmmakers who will go back and rework and rework and rework and rework. I've never been one of those kinds of filmmakers. I would prefer to make a film, warts and all, and then go on to the next film. Use what mistakes I had from the previous film and try and do them better in the next film. And I think that kind of solid progression from film to film is also something that's very valuable in your development.
Yeah, and somebody like Woody Allen is like that. I mean, he just makes a film basically every year, and some are good, and some are great, and some are terrible. He doesn't care. He's like, on to the next. And I think he's a very interesting filmmaker to watch, because he might have years of like, that's okay, that wasn't so good, and then he'll have a great film, like his current film. So, and I think he probably describes the same thing. Wrote the script, we're going to shoot it, and then I go on to the next.